recession, recession, recession.
A period when many people or businesses have less money to spend, often because they're not making as much money as they used to. This can make things harder for them, and sometimes even lead to job losses. Here is a sample sentence. The economic downturn led to a recession, causing widespread job losses and a decline in consumer spending.
Recipe, recipe, recipe.
It's a set of instructions that tells you how to make something, like food or a craft project. Here is a sample sentence. The recipe for my famous chocolate cake has been passed down through generations of my family. I hope this helps. Let me know if you have any other questions.
Recipient, recipient, recipient.
This person is someone who gets something, like a gift or information, from another person. Here is a sample sentence. The charity organization sent a check to the recipient of their annual fundraising campaign, a local children's hospital.
Reciprocal, reciprocal, reciprocal.
This word means giving or doing something back to someone who has given or done something to you, as a return for what they did. Here is a sample sentence. The two friends agreed to meet at each other's houses on alternate weeks, making their visits reciprocal. In this example, the word reciprocal means that the favors or actions are exchanged back and forth between the two parties.
Recite, recite, recite.
To say or repeat something that you know, often from memory, usually in a clear and loud voice. Here is a sample sentence. She spent hours memorizing her lines so she could recite the poem perfectly on stage. In this example, recite means to speak or read something from memory, often in a formal or public setting.
Reckless, reckless, reckless.
This word means doing something without thinking about the possible consequences or dangers, often in a careless or impulsive way. Here is a sample sentence. The teenager's reckless driving on the highway led to a serious car accident. In this sentence, reckless describes the teenager's behavior as careless and irresponsible, implying that they were not paying attention or taking necessary precautions while driving.
Reckon, reckon, reckon.
This word means to think or believe something is true, often based on what you've seen or heard. It's like making an educated guess about something. Here's a sample sentence. I reckon it'll take us at least an hour to get there, considering the traffic. In this example, I reckon means I think or I believe. The word reckon can be used as a verb to express a personal opinion or estimate about something.
Reclaim, reclaim, reclaim.
Take something back that was lost or given away, making it yours again. Here is a sample sentence for the word reclaim. The environmental group worked tirelessly to reclaim the polluted beach, removing trash and debris to restore it to its former beauty. In this example, the verb reclaim means to take back or recover something that has been lost or damaged, in this case, the polluted beach.
Recognition, recognition, recognition.
It's when someone or something is acknowledged as being real, true, or important. Here's a sample sentence. The company's CEO gave a heartfelt speech to thank and recognize the employees who had worked tirelessly behind the scenes to meet their quarterly sales targets. In this example, recognition refers to the act of acknowledging or showing appreciation for someone's efforts or achievements.
Recognize, recognize, recognize.
It means to understand or know something is true, real, or familiar because you've seen or experienced it before. Here is a sample sentence. After watching her presentation, the judges were able to recognize her as the winner of the competition. This sentence demonstrates the verb recognize in action, meaning to identify or acknowledge someone or something.
Recollection, recollection, recollection.
It's the act of remembering something that happened before, often with some details or feelings attached to it. Here's a sample sentence. As she flipped through old family photographs, memories came flooding back to her in vivid recollection. In this example, recollection refers to the act of remembering or recalling something from one's past. It implies a clear and detailed memory of an event or experience.
Recommend, recommend, recommend.
This means to suggest or advise someone that something is good or useful for them. Here is a sample sentence. I highly recommend trying that new Italian restaurant downtown. It's gotten amazing reviews from all my friends. This sentence demonstrates how to use the verb recommend in context. Let me know if you have any other questions.
Recommendation, recommendation, recommendation.
It's when someone suggests something they think is good or useful for you to do or try. Here's a sample sentence. The professor's recommendation to attend the prestigious university was instrumental in helping me secure a spot. In this example, recommendation refers to the act of suggesting or endorsing something, in this case attending the university, as being beneficial or desirable.
Recompense, recompense, recompense.
This word refers to something given or received as payment for doing something, often because someone was harmed or wronged in some way. It's like getting back what you lost or being made whole again after a problem occurred. Here is a sample sentence. The company offered its employees a generous recompense package, including bonuses and stock options, to make up for the financial losses they had experienced during the previous year. In this example, recompense refers to payment or a reward given in return for something, such as compensation for losses or damages.
Reconcile, reconcile, reconcile.
To make two things that were different or at odds with each other become one again by finding a way to agree or accept them as they are. Here is a sample sentence. After months of arguing, they finally managed to reconcile their differences and become close friends again. In this example, reconcile means to settle or resolve a disagreement or conflict.
Reconnaissance, reconnaissance, reconnaissance.
It's the act of gathering information about something before doing or deciding anything else. Here's a sample sentence. The military team conducted a reconnaissance mission to gather intelligence on enemy troop movements before launching their attack. In this example, reconnaissance refers to the act of gathering information about an enemy or situation in order to inform strategic decisions.
Recourse, recourse, recourse.
This refers to something you can turn to or rely on when you need help or support, like a safety net. Here is a sample sentence. After being denied credit, she had to seek alternative recourse by filing a complaint with the bank's customer service department. In this example, recourse refers to a means or method of seeking redress or resolution when one's rights have been violated or their interests have been affected.
Recover, recover, recover.
To get back to a normal or healthy state after being sick, hurt, or troubled. Here is a sample sentence. After a long illness, she was finally able to recover and return to her normal activities. This sentence demonstrates the verb recover in action, showing how it can be used to describe someone getting back to their usual state after being unwell.
Recreation, recreation, recreation.
It's an activity that people do to have fun, relax, or take their minds off work or other responsibilities. Here is a sample sentence. The city's new recreation center offers a variety of activities, including swimming pools, basketball courts, and art classes to promote physical and mental well-being among its residents. This sentence demonstrates how the word recreation can be used in context to refer to leisure activities or facilities that provide enjoyment and relaxation.
Recruit, recruit, recruit.
This word means to find and invite someone to join a team, group, or organization. Here is a sample sentence. The company plans to recruit 20 new employees in the next quarter to meet growing demand. In this example, recruit means to find and hire new people to join an organization.